This is good racing, ladies and gentlemen, here. Jenkins here on the line. The crowd are going bananas again for another Poole 5-1. So welcome to the Pirates TV viewers tonight. I'm your presenter and commentator, Scott Mitchell, and tonight we have a meeting for you. It's the Poole Pirates against the Monarch Oxford Cheetahs. It's the Knockout Cup semi-final second leg. Now the first leg has already happened last night, and the Oxford Cheetahs ran out a narrow win, 46-44. The star man of the night, they're all led by their captain, was Scott Nicholls. 14 points for him. He was only beaten once, and that was by Steve Worrall in Heat 13. The charge back was led by the Pirates, and that reserve, it was Kyle Newman. He was the star man with 11 points last night. But at Heat 11, the Pirates trailed by 8 points, and they strung a little run together of 2 5-1s and a 4-2 to actually take the lead going into Heat 15. But unfortunately, a 5-1 defeat in Heat 15 left the Oxford Cheetahs winning by 2 points. So, what have we got coming tonight? I don't really know. I think we need to head over to the pits, have a word with our Roman reporter, Rob Dyer, and see who he's got with him.
Okay, pit side then with Carl Newman. Carl, a great night last night for you up at Oxford, and it sets up tonight's meeting against the Cheetahs in a great way.
Yeah, that's it. Good night for me personally. I know we were struggling at one point. We come back really strong. Would have been nice to have kept hold of the lead, but we just let it slip slightly. But hey, 2 points up there. We sort of said we'd be happy with 6 point deficit. So to come away with 2 was a pretty good job, and hopefully we can finish it off tonight.
Yeah, a track that you know a little bit about because you were up there last year with the Monarchs. Track knowledge coming into play for you yesterday.
Yeah, with Cheetahs. I've gone well there this year. I struggled a bit there last year. Obviously, finished up early with them when the shoulder was injured, and just sort of just seemed to have got it tapped a little bit there this year. So long may that continue.
So back home tonight, and the last 2 home meetings have been closer than people might have thought they were going to be, looking at it on paper, and perhaps a little bit of a slow start from the Pirates, but towards the end all coming good and getting the right results.
Yeah, I mean, look, first and foremost, we've got to thank the track men. They come here, most of them voluntarily every week, and do a great job, but the track has been a little bit different for us each meeting, and what you'll always find is that tends to affect the home team a little bit more than it does the away team, because the away team come with fresh minds, blank canvas, whereas the home team, you sort of want to come and have it similar, and it to be honest, it hasn't been, and it's sort of caught us out a little bit, and then we have to sort of find our feet on the track a little bit, and then when we do, we tend to get going, and that's when the second half of the meetings, and we're sort of firing on all cylinders then.
So big one tonight. We're hoping for a result that gets us through to the grand final of the competition, and we'll wish you all the very best and hope it's a good night tonight like it was last night.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, Carl. Well, we come round to the Oxford side of the pits, and Scott Nicholls has joined us, and it's always a pleasure to have Scotty back here at Wimborne Road. And Scotty, big meeting tonight in the setup for the season, really. It's a semi-final of the Cup. You bring 2 point advantage down to Wimborne Road. Give us your match report from last night from a rider's perspective.
Well, it was a great meeting. I think from rider's perspective it was tough. I mean, fair play to Poole to come back. I mean, we had a pretty decent lead, but they dug in, and Poole's a strong outfit. We know they are. We don't really have a home track advantage. I think it's a pretty even racetrack, but we managed to pull a 2 point lead. We would like more, but expect to have a 2 point lead than a 2 point deficit. So we'll come here to give it our best shot and see what happens on the night.
And for you last night, 14 points, and your form this season has been absolutely great, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, 14 points. I'm always happy if you can score a hatful of points. It makes the night more enjoyable, but obviously it's even more enjoyable when you win as a team, which we did. Like I said, it would have been nice to have a few more points, but Poole showed their strength. They fought back and forced it to a last heat decider. So it's great for Speedway. It's great for the fans that turn up, and great for the people that get to see it on the video. So today's a new day, and we come here in a positive frame of mind and do the best job we can.
And this year, Scott, you're just doing the one league, the championship. Do you find that you've got a little bit more time to relax and unwind and give more concentration to that one particular league?
Possibly now I've stopped the guest bookings and doing the kind of temporary fill-in at Wolves and stuff. Yeah, that's the idea, is to try and just have a little bit more of a balance. It's literally only been the last couple of weeks where it's sort of steadied up, to be fair. It's been flat out with the guest bookings and, you know, the TV commitments and things like that. So, yeah, I'm happy just to do the one league. If the odd meeting comes up here and there in a Premiership, it could be fun to do it, just to add a little something extra. But I'm enjoying doing the both. I'm enjoying the TV stuff and, yeah, scoring a few points at the minute, so I'm happy.
And just talking about Oxford Speedway in general, they're running the first team, of course, and they run with the Chargers as well. And that's a fantastic development opportunity for riders who go to the Oxford Club.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, we've got to look for the future. We need those younger riders to come through, and you know, it's that natural progression. I mean, back in the day when I was young, you had the juniors where sometimes the reserve spot would swap around. So I think it's great we've got that National League. I mean, that opportunity wasn't there for likes of myself and the older riders. It was pretty much straight into the deep end. So I think it's good for those boys to get that experience of racing in a team, doing 15 heats in a night. And obviously being on that track, it's, you know, when they see us there on a Wednesday night, it gives them something to focus on and something to look forward to for the future.
Yeah, and of course you're giving the fans on the terraces, both old and new, regular weekly speedway, which can only be a good thing.
Definitely, we've got to keep it regular. That's the thing. It's you know, obviously we want to see a few more teams around if we can, but ultimately, like you say, is keeping that consistency there. That's what keeps the fans coming back, and keep the fans coming back, we need to entertain them with good racing and close meetings, which that's what happened last night. Let's hope tonight's another tight match, but it'll be nice for us to go away with the points.
Well, speaking of Mr. Entertainer in full here, it's fantastic to have you back here at Poole tonight, Scotty. Go well. I hope you have a great night.
Thank you.
So here we go with the rider lineups for this evening. At number 1 for the Pirates is Steve Worrall. He's had a busy week so far, third meeting in 3 days. At number 2 is Anders Rowe. Didn't pull up any trees last night in the first leg at Sandy Lane. Will be looking for a bit more from himself tonight. At number 3, Ben Cook. A busy week also for Ben, but the more this boy rides, the better he seems to be getting. At number 4, Zach Cook. 2 race wins at Sandy Lane last night. He'll be looking to add to those tonight here at Wimborne Road. At number 5, Richard Lawson. Back after a short spell out with injury, was back to winning ways in just his second heat. At number 6, it's Carl Newman, rider of the night for the Pirates. On his return to Oxford last night, top scored with 11, was the standout rider of the evening. And at number 7, Adam Roynon. Disappointing night for the Pirates reserve. He'll be trying to put that right again tonight. So we move over to the Oxford Cheetahs. And number 1 is Sam Masters. He's always goes well here at Wimborne Road and a danger man for the Pirates to look out for tonight. At number 2, Cameron Heeps. Good haul of 7 points in the first leg. Oxford fans will be hoping for more of that from him this evening. At number 3, Louis Kerr. One of Oxford's big 3 this season. Only scored 6 on his last visit to Wimborne Road. He'll be looking for more than that tonight. At number 4, Jordan Jenkins. Again, a good score of 6 last night in the first leg, including a race win in his second heat. At number 5, the Oxford captain, led from the front, Scott Nicholls. He had 14 points, only beaten by Steve Worrall in heat 13. At number 6, Henry Atkins. He's still trying to find his feet at reserve for the Oxford Cheetahs in the championship. And at number 7, Ryan Kinsley. He deputises again for the injured Luke Killeen at reserve. And obviously their manager, Peter SCHROECK.
Lining up tonight at number 7, he slots into the lineup this month. He's got a proven track record in the National League. It's Ryan Kinsley. Number 6, maturing nicely in the championship. He hit a paid 11 score a fortnight ago against Plymouth, Henry Atkins. Number 5, he's like a good wine with a fine vintage, and another top scoring haul last night for the captain, Nicholls. Number 4, he's an unsung star of the Cheetahs this term, involved in 2 5-1s last night against the Pirates, Jordan Jenkins. Number 3 is having a grand season as a top heat leader, and the other half of those 5-1s last night, Kerr. Number 2, making a big contribution and hitting the scores well above his average of late, Heeps. And number 1, reigning championship individual champion and a star performer in any side, Sam Masters. Well, after last night's thriller at Cowie, the boys are back in town as we look at number 7, man who showed plenty of strength, bags of commitment in the lower end of the side. It's Roynon. And number 6, some heroics have been shot in the arms of the Pirates of late, especially from our number 6, Newman. Number 5 is returned from an injury scare with a 7-point haul in Cowie last night. Welcome back, Lawson. Number 4, he's been teaming up with his brother for some stellar displays in recent weeks, SCHROECK. Number 3, more than living up to his promise as a heat leader with some top scoring displays as well, Cook. Number 2, holding his own in that tough number 2 slot. There's more in the tank as well from Rowe. And our skipper and number 1 celebrating a testimonial here in 2 weeks' time, Worrall. So we've got the 2 captains to approach, Stevie and Scott. They're going to spin the coin for some gate positions in the heat 1. Scott calls heads, and it's tails. It's got a head on that tail, but it is a tail. You'll try anything, will Scott? Stevie's got the choice. He's going to let me know, so he's going to have a word with his teammates. We'll come back to you on what Stevie is going to choose.
But here we go, we're less than 1 minute for Heat 1, and we are waiting for the rider in yellow. But here's our lineup for Heat 1, sponsored by KD Wardrobes. In Gate 1 in blue is Rowe for the Pirates. In Gate 2 in yellow is Cameron Heeps for the Cheetahs. In Gate 3 in red is Steve Worrall for the Pirates. And in Gate 4 is Sam Masters. In white, the Danger Man for the Cheetahs. Will be in Heat 1. So here we go then. Takes her up and away we go. It's a very even break. Masters makes it from the outside, drops it on Worrall. Worrall in turn drops it on Cameron Heeps, and it's Rowe in blue at the back. Heeps has a good look up the inside of Worrall there. The track's quite wet early doors, and Worrall has been filled in on that first start, but Sam Masters, the Danger Man for the Monarchs. The Monarch-sponsored Cheetahs, I mean to say, obviously. But it's all the action now at the back. Rowe having a good go at Cameron Heeps. Obviously, the grip is all down low, very difficult to get past in the early heats until a groove appears. But Rowe slipped into that corner there. It's been a taped to line win for Sam Masters in white, red, yellow and blue as they come over the line. It's a 4-2 heat advantage. So here's our Heat 1, confirmation of the Heat 1 result. In win for Sam Masters for the Cheetahs in white. Second was Steve Worrall in red for the Pirates. In third was Cameron Heeps in yellow for the Cheetahs. And at the back was Rowe for the Pirates. So after one heat, the match score is 2 to the Pirates and 4 to the Cheetahs. But the running score is 46 to the Pirates and 50 to the Cheetahs. So on the overall score, the Cheetahs open up a 4-point lead now on the Pirates on aggregate. But there we saw Masters, big start from that outside from Gate 4. And if you're going to do it, that's the time to do it early doors, because on the inside it's Heat 2, it's sponsored by Compact Lifting Services. On gate 1 in white is Henry Atkins for the Cheetahs. In gate 2 in red is Carl Newman for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Ryan Kinsley in yellow for the Cheetahs, and in gate 4 in blue is Adam Roynon for the Pirates. A superb contribution. I was speaking to Peter SCHROECK just before the meeting started, and he said Kyle Newman was your trump card last night. Will he be it again tonight for the Pirates? In this Knockout Cup semi-final, away we go. Atkins has got a good one off the inside, but Roynon had a beautiful one from the outside, and he's gone. Newman's now in third place, but he's now looking at trying the high and wide line to go round Atkins, and he's done it. Newman takes it, goes into a 5-1 position. Roynon looking good and comfortable out front. Newman is now going to join him. It's Henry Atkins in third, and at the back, Ryan Kingsley in yellow. The Pirates will be able to close up that aggregate score right early here. They hold on to this 5-1. Roynon looking good as he goes round turn 3 and into turn 2. Oh, I made a slight mistake there. Newman's definitely the quicker rider of the two, but Roynon just bringing it home. Newman's nursing him home, and a big win for Adam Roynon in blue, followed by red, followed by white, followed by yellow. And it's a win for Adam Roynon in blue for the Pirates. Takes the plaudits from the home fans. Here's the confirmation of the result of Heat 2. In first was Adam Roynon in blue for the Pirates. In second was Carl Newman, also in red for the Pirates. In third was Henry Atkins. Although he battled hard at the start, he was in white for the Cheetahs, and at the back was Ryan Kingsley in yellow. So the match score now after Heat 2 is 7 to the Pirates and 5 to the Cheetahs. But more importantly, the aggregate score over the two legs is 51 to the Pirates and 51 to the Cheetahs.
Now, on the night, 7 to the Pirates, 5 to the Cheetahs. And winning time again, 61.8.
See that start there from Roynon. And what did I say? We usually have a couple of wins from gate 4, and they've both been in the first two heats tonight. But look at Newman there coming around the outside of Atkins. So here we go, it's Heat 3, sponsored by Bias Technology. In gate 1 in blue is Zach Cook for the Pirates. In gate 2 is Louis Kerr in white for the Cheetahs. In gate 3 is Ben Cook for the Pirates, and in gate 4 is Jordan Jenkins for the Cheetahs. Here we go, there's our medical team, just in his lovely flashback there and a t-shirt. Our start marshal Colin calling the riders in. There was just 15 seconds for the riders to be ready at tapes. For our referee Simon Humphrey-KENNETT gets the hump. Here we go, it's race 3. We're away. And it's a good start from Ben Cook. He just gets over the top of Louis Kerr, but Louis Kerr gives him a shove. And Cook slides off on the outside for the second week in a row. I thought he was touched there. The referee's got a decision to make here. He was touched by Louis Kerr. It's a bit of first Ben bunching, and all 4 should be back in for me. And as called, all 4 back. Big round of applause for Simon Humphrey-KENNETT. You see here, Ben just gets over the top of Louis, but Louis goes straight, gives him a little touch, sends him out into no man's land. But at that speed and at that closeness, those little touches make the difference. How important is this one going to be? So here we go again, sponsored by Bias Technology on gate 1 is Zach Cook in blue. In gate 2 is Louis Kerr in white for the Cheetahs. In gate 3 is Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. And in gate 4 in yellow is Jordan Jenkins for the Cheetahs. Ben's looking for another piece of dirt. Louis Kerr going in. He's going into the same rut, I think, as he started from before. So here we go. We're underway. And it's a better start on the inside from Zach. Deals with Louis Kerr. And here comes Ben round the outside. He's still staying it on. He kept it on. The little pocket rocket has gone round Louis Kerr to join his brother at the front. It's Jordan Jenkins at the back in yellow. Too many cooks do not spoil the broth here at Wimborne Road for the Pirates. You can't get enough of them. You cannot get enough of these two lads. Ben keeping it down tight. Zach's gone away at the front. Louis Kerr's not giving this up. He looks fairly quick and has got a second win. So we've got 1 lap to go. Can Ben Cook hold on there? He doesn't look quite as quick as Kerr. But he's got 1 corner to hold on. It's a win for Zach Cook in blue, then followed by red, followed by white, followed by yellow. Eventually comes over the line. He's still waiting to finish yellow, but your heat winner in blue was Zach Cook, followed home by his brother Ben Cook. It's a 5-1 heat score to the Pirates. Here's confirmation of the heat result for heat 3. It's a win for Zach Cook from tapes to tapes, really, in blue. It's second, his brother joined him in red. Ben Cook for the Pirates. In third was Louis Kerr in white for the Cheetahs, and at the back was Jordan Jenkins in yellow. So the match score after heat 3 is 12 to the Pirates and 6 to the Cheetahs. But more importantly, on aggregate, it's 56 to the Pirates and 52 to the Cheetahs. The Pirates open up a 4-point lead on aggregate. And here's how it went. Look at that start from Zach Cook on the inside. And then watch Ben grab all that grip just up the outside. It was even Steven going in. Easiest thing to do in my head would have been shut off, but not for Ben Cook. He grabs another handful. In gate 1, we have Kyle Newman as a reserve change. Newman comes in as a reserve change. In gate 1 in blue. In gate 2 in yellow is Henry Atkins for the Cheetahs. In gate 3 is the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson in red. And in gate 4 in white is Scott Nicholls for the Cheetahs. Marvellous career Scott Nicholls has had. And still continues. We saw in the interviews earlier he's only riding the championship at the minute. So he's getting a little bit more time. Here we go. It's heat 4. And away we go. It's the Rocket Man, tries to get up on the inside, but Nicholls goes round the outside. Lawson in second, in red. In third is Newman. That all-important vital point. And at the back looks to be Henry Atkins. He was also a reserve change as well. So manager Middleditch counteracted the reserve change from the Cheetahs by doing one of his own. Good management skills there from Midlow. But out front, Nicholls looks to be gone. And looks to have some very quick machinery here this evening. So as we come to the checkered flag, it's a win for Scott Nicholls in white for the Cheetahs, followed by red, followed by blue, followed by yellow.
The Cheetahs, a rider in white, and the skipper Scott Nicholls taking charge for heat number 4.
Here's the confirmation of the Heat 4 result. It was a 3-all Heat score. It was a win for Scott Nicholls. He picked up the 3 points for the Cheetahs in white. And second was the Rocket Man. He picked up 2 points for the Pirates. Third was Carl Newman in blue. Fourth was Henry Atkins in white. So the progressive score after Heat 4 on the night is 15 points to 9. But the actual score is 59 points on aggregate to 55 points to the Cheetahs. Here we go then. This is what it looked like. Nicholls got a good start from the outside. Gate 4 has been very good tonight. We've had 3 heat wins from 4 heats from Gate 4, and Nicholls was never to be headed after that.
Sorry to interrupt you after your first one, but first question, how are you feeling after your accident last week?
Okay, yeah, not 100%, but yeah, it's manageable.
Is it a chest or an arm or something?
Chest, arm, back. just a bit rough all over, to be fair. My arms, they got a bit of gravel rash on there. That's affected me most when I'm on the bike, but yeah, we got a good few days off after today.
And on to last night, good win for the Pirates. Well, good result for the Pirates with just a 2-point deficit there. Your own form obviously is still coming back from that knock. Perhaps not as many as you'd have wanted to get, but contributing towards a good result for the Pirates.
Yeah, I was okay with my performance. Chipped in half decent, I thought, and I think to come two down from there is we done pretty well. Being as they've scored really big the last couple of weeks over good teams as well. So yeah, that was a good performance and put us in a good position for here. And now we just got to keep chipping away.
And just looking at out there, it's not ideal at the moment. The tractor's going round to do some smoothing out. You must have found it a little bit tricky in that first outing.
Yeah, it's just been overwatered too much. Unfortunately, I know it's hot and probably doesn't want the dust. That's just made it a bit tricky. And in that race, the sun just dropped in the wrong place, and coming into the first bend, there's a point there we couldn't see a thing. So I was just having to kind of pot around the inside because I didn't know where else I could go. But Scotty was fast. He was fast again last night. So it's going to be a tough one.
Well, safety first as always. Good to see you back on the bike, Richard. Safe evening, and I hope we get through at the end of the day.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, well, we got a chance to have a word with the Pirates manager, Neil Middleditch. Neil, an enforced break because of the sun and a little bit of track work that's going on, but positive start from the Pirates. They've cleared back the deficit and starting to move away.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I said to the boys on the track walk, we really need to hit them hard early on and have them chase us. And yeah, it's only a few points, but it's a lead. And as long as we can maintain that, basically keep damage limitation, really. Try and get no last places. I mean, from here on in, I take 3 alls all night. So yeah, it looks good at the moment, but Oxford are a good side.
Yeah, the sun, of course, is a problem for the riders. It blinds them once they hit the first bend, and safety first in all those situations.
Yeah, that's right. Richard came in and said about it, and I thought, well, I'm not going to go to the referee and just say, it's the Poole riders. Went and spoke to Scott Nicholls. He agreed as well. He spoke to the referee, and he said, you just come in that quiet and you're completely blind. And at that sort of speed, with dirt flying in your face, it's a difficult thing to do. It's hard enough as it is, but that makes it doubly difficult. So hopefully, a little bit of a break, and the sun will be down, and we can get back on with it.
Yeah. And getting the track right is an art in itself in this sort of weather, and you don't want the dust, but there again, you don't want to have it really cloggy, and at the moment it's just a sort of trying to find the right balance.
Yeah, that's right. There's a few patches down there, and the first couple of races it's sort of towing the boys in, and they're not making the turns. But yeah, as you say, it is difficult. But I mean, what we need to do, we've just been talking together, the boys, and they need to flood the track. Obviously, if we know the weather's going to be good on a race night, need to flood the track the night before, and then when the sun goes down, come in on the Wednesday morning and just feed it on gradually. Because what they try to do is that they watered it late on. The water won't soak in because it hasn't got the time, and then you get that loose dirt on the top, which is what we've got tonight. So that's why we've had a few extra grades to sort of try and move it around to aerate it a bit to make it a better racing surface.
Well, Pirates in front at this stage. Let's hope that the track work pays some dividends, and the Pirates can take it on from here.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thanks, Neil. Thanks for your time.
Gate stats. After all the spiel that I gave you beforehand, that we luckily if we get two wins from Gate 4, there we are. We've got 3 in the first 4 heats. What do I know? Commentator's curse. So 75% of the race is won from gate 1. 9 points from there. From gate 4. Gate 1, that's had the only other win. And in past weeks, gate 2 has been the gate. But it still could well be by the end of the meeting, but at the moment, it's not. On the inside, in yellow, is Cameron Heeps for the Cheetahs. In gate 2, in red, is the Aussie Ben Cook for the Pirates. In gate 3, is Sam Masters in white for the Cheetahs. And in gate 4, in blue, is the other Aussie, Zach Cook. Sam Masters also an Aussie. Let's not forget. So, the riders, Sam Masters starting very close to gate 2 there. Away we go in heat 5. Cookie's not quite made it, Masters made it. Heeps gave Cookie a little shove. Ben Cook, Zach Cook taking chase after Masters. Masters has made a mistake. Cook looks like Zach Cook like he's going to get up the inside, but didn't quite make it. You can see that what track's drying out a bit now. There's a little bit of dust kicking up. But it is Masters, he's out front. Masterful after making the mistake. The track will dry out now with every wheel turn. Looks to be sliding on the way into turn 3. As you can see, the sun's still there, just on the start line. Masters looks over his shoulder and just sees a face full of Zach Cook behind him. If he makes another mistake, Zach will be there, but it's a win for Masters in white, blue, red and yellow as they come over the line. The minor places being filled by the Pirates. It's a 3-all heat score. Here's the confirmation of the result of heat 5. It's a 3-all heat score. It's a win for Sam Masters in white for the Monarchs. The Monarch Oxford Cheetahs. Confuses me every time. In second in blue is Zach Cook for the Pirates. In third is Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. And at the back on this occasion was Cameron Heeps for the Cheetahs. And there we go. It's score on the night is 18 to the Pirates, 12 to the Cheetahs. But on an all-important aggregate, it's 62 to the Pirates, 58 to the Cheetahs. Here we see Ben Cook nearly gets there, but Masters guts across him.
2 minutes on the clock now for heat number 6.
And Ben drifted wide, almost getting into heat. Then Masters made a little wobbly mistake there. Zach Cook looked like he was going to get up the Harvey Avenue on the inside of turn 4. Kinsley in for Atkins. So here we go, heat 6, sponsored by MB Wilkes. On the inside in red is Steve Worrall for the Pirates, the captain. In blue, in gate 2 is Scott Nicholls in white for the Cheetahs. In gate 3 is Anders Rowe in blue for the Pirates, and in gate 4, the reserve change, Ryan Kinsley in yellow for the Cheetahs. Nicholls is 1 race and 1 win. He'll be looking to add to that to keep the Cheetahs in this meeting. Takes her up and away we go. And it's a good start from Steve Worrall, but it's Nicholls round the outside. Charge down the back straight to pass Worrall. Worrall left a little bit of room there. I think initially he thought it might have been Anders Rowe coming. Nicholls drifted very wide on turn 1 from the start, but that found him the grip, and he's now riding a line that is particularly quick around this track. The back is Ryan Kinsley, but it's Nicholls out front, leaving the Pirates in his wake. Two Pirates there filling in the minor placings as second and third, but it's Nicholls as he comes round in white for the Oxford Cheetahs to take the win, followed by red, followed by blue, followed by yellow.
2 out of 2, Scott Nicholls.
3-all heat score is the result of heat 6, and there's your winner in white, Scott Nicholls. Confirmation of heat 6, the winner is Scott Nicholls. He was in white for the Oxford Cheetahs. In second for the Poole Pirates was the captain Steve Worrall. In third was Anders Rowe in blue for the Pirates, and at the back was Ryan Kinsley in yellow for the Cheetahs. So score after heat 6 is 21 to the Pirates and 15 to the Cheetahs, but that all important aggregate score remains. It's 65 to the Pirates, 61 to the Cheetahs. And in gate 1 is Lewis Kerr for the Oxford Cheetahs. In gate 2, the Rocket Man Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates. In gate 3 in yellow is Jordan Jenkins for the Cheetahs, and on the outside in gate 4 is Adam Roynon in blue. Not as the graphic shows Kyle Newman, it's Adam Roynon. He's saying somebody else has started there, get on with it. He's not having any of it. Yeah, I can't see a problem with that. So, here we go finally. Heat 7 is underway. And away we go. The Rocket Man hasn't quite made a start there. It's the rider in white, Louis Kerr, makes it out front. And it's Jordan Jenkins has come underneath Adam Roynon going into turn 3. So if it remains like this, the Cheetahs will reduce the deficit. The Cheetahs heat leaders are dominating here this evening. It's all about Roynon now, and can he get that place back from Jordan Jenkins, but they're riding a similar line and at a similar pace. If you can imagine being on a train track, you can't overtake going on the same line, so Roynon doesn't look off the pace. A slight mistake there, got lifted in the middle of the corner. So it looks like it's going to be a win for Lewis Kerr in white, followed by red, yellow and blue. Here's your heat 7 confirmation of the result, and it's a 4-2 heat advantage to the Cheetahs. It's a win for Louis Kerr in white for the Cheetahs. In second, the Rocket Man Richard Lawson in red. In third, in yellow, is Jordan Jenkins for the Cheetahs, and at the back Adam Roynon in blue for the Pirates. So the match score on the night is 23 to the Pirates, 19 to the Cheetahs, but that all important score, it's 67 to the Pirates, 65 now to the Cheetahs. The Cheetahs catch up 2 points on the aggregate score. And here we go from the start. Lawson looked to have made a good one, but Kerr made a better one off of gate 1. Roynon got stuffed up a little bit there by Lawson, which allowed here's the team score so far. Who's doing the damage? Well, he sat there on 4. Anders Rowe 1 plus a bonus. Ben Cook 3 plus 2. Zach Cook on 5. Lawson on 4. Kyle Newman on 3 plus 2. Adam Roynon on 3. Sam Masters, here comes the damage. He was always the danger man. 2 wins for Sam Masters. He sat on 6 points. Cameron Heeps has got the 1. Louis Kerr, he's got a heat win there as well. The other heat leader, he sat on 4 points. Jordan Jenkins picked up a point there in the last one. His only points of the evening so far. Scott Nicholls, 2 heat wins, sat on 6 points. Henry Atkins got the solitary point, and Ryan Kinsley, he yet to trouble the scorers. we're looking here. Gate 1 in yellow. It's not Ryan Kinsley, that is Henry Atkins in yellow for the Cheetahs. So a reserve change also for the Cheetahs. In gate 2 in blue is Kyle Newman for the Pirates. In gate 3 in white is Cameron Heeps for the Cheetahs. And in gate 4 in red is Anders Rowe for the Pirates. I wonder who changed the reserve first and which manager counteracted it, but they've counteracted it. Trying to keep the scores close. Away we go to the Heat 8. And it's a good start from Newman. And around the outside comes Anders Rowe. It's Cameron Heeps in third. But the boys need to be careful where they're riding here. Atkins comes underneath Heeps now in yellow. He takes chase to Newman. Atkins looks like he's a man possessed there in third. Really, really going for it. Newman's gone wide. Atkins is coming up the Harvey Avenue. Anders Rowe is kind of gone at the front. But Newman there's riding a nice line. A nice tidy line and riding the quickest route that he can. A slight mistake there going into turn 3. But he's managed to drift wide on turn 4 and find some grip. It's all about second and third here now. Anders Rowe is riding a tight line. But as we come to the checkered flag, it looks to be a 5-1 heat win for the Pirates with Anders Rowe in red, blue, yellow and white. It's a 5-1 heat score and your winner in red is Anders Rowe. Here comes the confirmation of the Heat 8 result. It's a 5-1 heat score to the Pirates to win for Anders Rowe in red. Second, followed on by his teammate Carl Newman in blue. In third, a hard charging Henry Atkins picked up the solitary point in yellow for the Cheetahs. And at the back, Cameron Heeps for the Cheetahs. So, on the night, it's 28 points to 20 in the favour of the Pirates. But it's that aggregate score now. 72 to the Pirates and 66 to the Cheetahs. The Pirates open back up a 6-point lead. And it's in gate 1. Scott Nicholls, he's yet to have been beaten tonight. He's in white for the Cheetahs. In gate 2, in blue, is Zach Cook. He's only been beaten once himself for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Ryan Kinsley in yellow for the Cheetahs. And in gate 4 is Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. We're already on heat 9 here. Start Marshal Colin calling them in. Green lights up, the tapes are up and away we go. And it looked like a good start on the inside from Nicholls. The Cook brothers are absolutely squeezed up around the outside of Nicholls and oh my word, what a move from the Cook brothers. Nicholls trying to push Ben a little harder in turn 4, but Ben's having none of it. Nicholls goes back round the outside. Oh wow, what a race this is. They squeeze up against the fence, plenty of racing room there. Zach's out front. Ben Cook has gone back under and kept on the position. Nicholls has not given anything up here. Oh, what a super move there from Nicholls, but Ben Cook clats the door on him. Brother Zach is out front. Have a look back and see what your brother's doing, Zach. This is all far from over. Nicholls has gone wide. The crowd are getting into this massively. Ben Cook's got half a turn to hold on for. Nicholls is going to cut back up, but Cook holds on. It's a win in blue for Zach Cook. Second for Ben Cook in red. Third and ever trying Scott Nicholls, who hasn't been beaten this evening. Let's not forget that, ladies and gentlemen. And at the back was Ryan Kinsley. The Cook brothers do it again. Your winner was Zach Cook in blue. The crowd have gone crazy here. Unbelievable. Here's the confirmation of the Heat 9 result as I try to get my breath back. In first was Zach Cook, oblivious to what was going on behind him. He was in blue, 3 points for the Pirates. Followed high by an inspired Ben Cook. How tight did that get? He was in red in second. In third, the hard-charging Scott Nicholls. Unlucky not to score more in that one. And in fourth was Ryan Kinsley at the back. The score on the night is 33 to the Pirates, 21 to the Cheetahs. As you hear, the crowd still going mad. Nicholls tried to dominate that first turn. He gave Zach a shove. In turn, drifted wide. Then Zach obviously has got his brother on the outside of him. Oh, that got fag paper tight there on turn 2. You could not have got a Rizzler between the three of them. On the inside in gate 1 in yellow is Jordan Jenkins for the Cheetahs. In gate 2 in blue is Anders Rowe. He won last time out. In gate 3 is Louis Kerr in white for the Cheetahs. And in gate 4 is Stevie Worrall in red, the captain of the Pirates. So, here we go then. It's Heat 10. Our start marshal's ready, the tapes are up, and away we go. And it's a good start from Worrall on the outside, but it's a better one from Lewis Kerr just inside him. Worrall's now trying to do the big switcheroo up the inside, but it hasn't happened. Lewis Kerr has gone wide, wide, wide. Worrall's had a look up the inside and not quite made it. And second and third in yellow is Jordan Jenkins, and at the back is Anders Rowe. So the Cheetahs look to be grabbing a couple points back here, unless Worrall can do something about it at the front. The track's gone a little bit dry and dusty now. Lewis Kerr out front, 2 wins already, I believe. Oh no, just the 1 win. He had a 1 win his last ride out, and he looks as quick this time as he did when he won in Heat 7. And he takes it in white. Lewis Kerr's your winner, followed by red, followed by yellow, followed by blue. There's your Heat winner in white, Lewis Kerr, former Pirate. Here's the confirmation of the Heat 10 result. It was a win for Lewis Kerr in white for the Cheetahs. In second was Steve Worrall in red for the Pirates. In third was Jordan Jenkins in yellow for the Cheetahs. And at the back was Anders Rowe in blue for the Pirates. The score on the night is 35 to the Pirates, 25 to the Cheetahs. But the all-important aggregate score now, 79 to the Pirates, 71 to the Cheetahs. He's going to be on the inside gate in red, Richard Lawson for the Pirates. In gate 2 in white is Sam Masters for the Cheetahs. In gate 3 is Carl Newman in blue for the Pirates. And in gate 4, Cameron Heeps in yellow for the Cheetahs. Heat 11 sponsored by Link Fabrication, the makers of our camera stand here in the grandstand. Here we go then, Heat 11. It's up and away. Sam Masters has got over Lawson, but look who's coming around the outside. It's Cameron Heeps, but Lawson's managed to get under him, and Newman's got under Heeps as well. Very important point scoring there at the back. Masters has got both feet off coming out of turn 4. but managed to control it. Lawson looks quicker here on this run, but it's still the 8 leaders from the Cheetahs keeping the score tight by winning races. But we saw from manager Middleditch earlier, we want no last places from the Pirates, and he was happy with 3 3s to the end of the meeting, because that would see Pirates through to the Knockout Cup final. But it's Masters still out front. Blue Groove coming there round on the inside of turns 1 and 2. And it's Masters that's going to take the checker flag in white, followed by red, followed by blue, followed by yellow. It's a 3-all heat score. It's the result of heat 11. There's your winner in shot, Sam Masters. Here's your heat 11 confirmation of the result. It's a win for Sam Masters for the Cheetahs in white. In second is Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates. In third is Carl Newman for the Pirates in blue. And in fourth in yellow was Cameron Heeps. Was there early on, but got passed by the 2 Pirates. Score on the night after heat 11 is 38 to the Pirates, 28 to the Cheetahs. But the all-important score on aggregate as the Pirates creep closer to that 90 points. It's 82 to the Pirates, 74 to the Cheetahs. Here we see from the start, Masters, masterful again, drives all the way to the first turn, just gets half a bite bank on Lawson. Lawson even went to the dust on the inside and put his front wheel almost on the grass to get under him, but Masters was away. And it was Newman then doing all the work down into turn 3 on Cameron Heeps. It's Heat 12, sponsored by Fry's Electrical Limited. In Gate 1, in red is Ben Cook for the Pirates. In Gate 2 is Henry Atkins. In yellow for the Cheetahs. In Gate 3 is Adam Roynon in blue for the Pirates. And in Gate 4 is Lewis Kerr for the Cheetahs in white. He's had 2 wins in his last 2 rides. What can he do against the Cook brothers? From Gate 4. Away we go. And it's Ben Cook that's made the start this time round. Zach Cook's going to have to battle. Here comes Lewis Kerr. Oh no, it's Roynon, sorry. Roynon is in third. Henry Atkins nearly plants Roynon right up the backside going into turn 3 and gets out of control on turn 4. Well picked up by our cameras there. But it's Ben Cook out front now. He needs to try and clear off because Louis Kerr looks a little bit quicker than Ben. Surely Cook would have to make a mistake before Kerr could get near him. Ben's holding the gap fairly nicely. A little look round behind. Roynon in that all-important 3rd place. That's an important point on the aggregate score. No last places. And at the back, it's Henry Atkins. And I have to say, he's ridden quite well tonight. But it's a win for Ben Cook in red, followed by white, followed by blue, followed by yellow.
2 points in the match on Heat 12. The winner, Ben Cook.
4-2 heat score. There's your winner. Ben Cook in shot. He comes round to take the plaudits, quite rightfully so. There's our Heat 12 confirmation of the result. In first is Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. In second, in white, is Lewis Kerr for the Cheetahs. In third, the all-important point goes to Adam Roynon in blue for the Pirates. And in fourth was Henry Atkins in yellow, not for the lack of trying. On the scores on the night after Heat 12 is 42 to the Pirates, 30 to the Cheetahs, but the all-important score now, it's 86 on aggregate to 76 over the 2 legs. Here we go. Ben Cook makes a beauty off of number one, off gate 1. Gets there. Roynon was there for a second, was dealing with Atkins on the inside, but that left a big gap round the outside for Louis Kerr to go out into that dirt on turn 2. Then Henry Atkins came steaming into turn 3 and had to take a void in action. But here we go, it's heat 13. In gate 1 in white is Sam Masters. He's unbeaten this evening. In gate 2 in red is Steve Worrall for the Pirates. In gate 3 in yellow is Scott Nicholls. He's having a good evening for the Cheetahs. And in gate 4 is Richard Lawson in blue for the Pirates, and he's having a good evening also with 3 second places. So here we go. It's heat 13. Tapes are up and away we go, and Masters is away again. Nicholls has got alongside him, but coming under Nicholls is Worrall. Worrall's pushing on, but Nicholls has gone round the outside. The Cheetahs in a 5-1 position. Worrall absolutely dived into turn 3. Straightened up on the way in. Oh, Nicholls is gone. That was a big tumble for Nicholls. The red light is on. That was a big tumble. A round of applause tells me that it's now up. And there he is. Here we go. Lawson, Worrall went flying into 3, and here we go on the inside. Nicholls tries to lock it and comes back, and he actually comes up and off of the track on the inside there. And let's just have a look at this again, because I think that Nicholls goes over the white line here on the inside. So we'll slow this down for you. So Nicholls comes in, he's in second place here in yellow, and watch his back wheel. It comes in, his front wheel is on the grass, starts to lift, and then actually does go over the white line. Gets the grip that is right on the white line where no other back wheel has been, and that propels him forward onto the grass. And he's just saying, I can't stop this, it's going. You can see him explaining. So, in gate 1, we have Sam Masters. In gate 2, should he get round in the next 45 seconds, will be Steve Worrall in red for the Pirates. In gate 3, there'll be a gap. No rider. Scott Nicholls excluded from that heat for being the cause of the stoppage in yellow. In gate 4, in blue, is Richard Lawson. What green lights will be going on next? So, heat 13, the rerun. And away we go. And it's Masters has made it again, dominating the turn. Lawson's round the outside trying to find something there, but he hasn't found a great deal. But he's now trying it again on the outside of turn 4. Masters gets a bit of lift on the up coming over the start straight there, whether he caught a rut and dropped in a rut, but he's gone at the front. 3-all is what the lookings of this one is going to be. Masters doesn't look like he's going to be headed. I think most in the stadium already will have filled their programmes in with 3 points to Sam Masters with a lap to go. There's a little look over his shoulder to see where the opposition is, and he doesn't have to worry too much because they're a few bike lengths behind and don't look to be gaining. So it's a win in white for Sam Masters for the Cheetahs, followed by blue and then red.
Superb performance from the Cheetahs number 1.
Here's the confirmation of your Heat 13 result. It's a win in white for Sam Masters and the Cheetahs. 4 on the trot for him. Second was Richard Lawson in blue. That's 4 seconds on the trot for him. In third was Steve Worrall in red, and obviously Scott Nicholls, a non-finisher. So here's the points on the night. It's 45 to the Pirates, 33 to the Cheetahs. But that all-important score, the aggregate score, 89 to the Pirates, 79 to the Cheetahs. It could all be sealed in Heat 14. And here we go from the start. Masters was gone. half a bike length there, and he wasn't headed from there on. Took off at the front. Lawson slotted into second, with Worrall happy to let him be there. On the inside in blue for the Pirates in Heat 14 is Kyle Newman. In Gate 2 in white for the Cheetahs is Jordan Jenkins. In Gate 3 in red is Zach Cook for the Pirates. And in Gate 4, the reserve change, Henry Atkins, comes in place of Ryan Kinsley. So it can all be sealed here. This is a done deal. Away we go, and Newman gets a good one off the inside. He's then followed by Zach Cook off of Gate 3, and it's the Pirates in the 5-1 position. Heeps goes charging into turn 3 in white, but to no avail, and it's Henry Atkins at the back. But it's all about the Pirates out front now. On a 5-1 heat score, Newman staying tight. Cameron Heeps is not done here. He looks quicker than Newman. Newman has a lap and a bit to go. Cameron Heeps went high, wide and handsome from turn 3 and 4 there. Lost a bit of ground but made it up on the straight. He's having another good go round the pit bend there. Heeps is not done here. Will Newman stray out? No, he didn't. He stays tight. So it's a win for Zach Cook in red, blue, white and yellow.
Heat number 14, maximum win provided by Zach Cook and Kyle Newman.
It's a 5-1 maximum heat score. Here comes your winner, Zach Cook. And that is the tie over. Here's your confirmation of the Heat 14 result. It's a win for Zach Cook in red for the Pirates. In second in blue was Kyle Newman for the Pirates. In third was Jordan Jenkins. Sorry, I called him Cameron Heeps. And in fourth, Henry Atkins. So it's 50 to the Pirates, 34 to the Cheetahs on the night. But it's all that aggregate score. It's 94 to the Pirates, 80 to the Cheetahs, and the Pirates are through to the Knockout Cup final.
61.18 was his winning time, and he headed his race partner in blue.
Here we go. What a start off the inside from Gate 1. Kyle Newman. Zach Cook made a beaut, used all the dirt around the outside. Jordan Jenkins there trying hard, but to no avail. So now we're looking at who's coming out in Heat 15. It's a guessing game we always play at this point of the evening. Well, Gate 4, 4 wins from there this evening. Gate 3, 3 wins. Gate 2, 3 wins. At Gate 1, 4 wins. So very, very even this evening. Most points off of Gate 1 though, interestingly. And off of Gate 4, just a 1 point behind. On the inside is Sam Masters in white. He's unbeaten tonight, going for a 15-point max. In Gate 2 is Ben Cook. He's in red for the Pirates. In Gate 3 is Lewis Kerr. He's been riding tidy tonight for his 9 points in yellow for the Cheetahs. And then the outside is Zach Cook. We know the gate stats, and we know that there's been 4 wins off of Gate 4 and only 3 off of Gate 2 and Gate 3, and 4 wins off of Gate 1. And we saw Masters dominate from Gate 1 in Heat 13. So away we go, and it looked like Lewis Kerr jumped it, and the red lights are on immediately. So a warning will be issued to Lewis Kerr. Even I can see that from here. Here we go, rolling and gone. It was a good anticipation. He didn't touch it. And the best bit was Ben Cook got there before him. So at the second time of asking, it's heat 15. Up go the tapes and away we go. This time Masters has... So we've got another jump starter. I didn't actually catch that this time. Masters waving his arms about in turn 2. I don't know who went early there. I'm not sure.
There is another 1 minute.
So once again, our start marshal is ready. And away we go. Cookie's made another good one, but Masters has got there just before him, but Cookie's on the fast line. I just drifted off, just drifted across. Lewis Kerr is now steaming underneath Ben Cook. Ben Cook is trying a faster line on the outside. Zach Cook in blue is at the back. Ben Cook there consolidates a little bit because he knows that Lewis Kerr is there, trying to get up the inside of him. But it's Masters, masterful again from the start, gets in front and it's very difficult to get by him. Zach Cook is now having a good go at the back at Lewis Kerr. Lewis Kerr looks over, spins up on turn 2. Now Zach is going high and wide and handsome, trying to make a long straight of it. But he locked up right there in the middle of turns 3 and 4. All good experience again for Zach Cook being in heat 15, but it's Masters out front. Masterful, takes a 15-point maximum, the plus for the Oxford Cheetahs tonight. It's white, red, yellow and blue. There goes your winner. And here's the confirmation of the HIF 15 result. It is a win for Sam Masters in white for the Cheetahs. In second, in red, is Ben Cook for the Pirates. In third was Lewis Kerr for the Cheetahs, and at the back was Zach Cook off that dreaded gate 4 at the end in blue. So the score on the evening was 52 to the Pirates, 38 to the Cheetahs.
So we've just seen the final heat of this semi-final, and it's produced a win for the Pirates, and Steve Worrall with us. Steve, an absolutely solid team performance tonight, everybody scoring points top to bottom.
Yeah, you know, we needed the rest of the guys. You know, it's unusual to win a meeting so comfortably, I guess, and your 2 heat leaders, you're 1 and 5 not winning a race, which, you know, it's not great for me or Rich, but yeah, we know we've got some good backup. You know, the Cooks and Kyle, you know, the Anders, they've all chipped in tonight, so it was a good effort.
The building blocks were made last night, though, weren't they, up at Oxford? Just a 2-point deficit to make up, and a way forward was pretty clear.
Yeah, you know, I think we was 10 points down, or not far off at one point last night, and we managed to had a little bit of a get together. You know, figured it out, come back at the end. You know, I thought we'd have come away there with a win, to be honest, but you know, 2 points. We had a target in mind before the meeting started of what we'd be happy with. You know, and we bettered that, so that was always a positive. And coming into tonight, we know what we're capable of around here. So we, you know, was quietly confident that we would finish the job off.
And the Pirates have overcome a few engine problems and machine difficulties tonight, because looking up and down pit row, there was a fair bit of tinkering going on. Yeah,
you know, I had my fair share of issues with a few little things, but you're always going to get them. You know, that's why we're lucky we have some great mechanics in the pits with us who, you know, everyone chips in. It's a real good team atmosphere, so we managed to, whatever issues there was, we overcome them, and you know, we did the job.
Well, as you say, it's job done. Well done. Pirates are in the final. I'll leave you to join your fellow colleagues down on the centre. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.
So here we go then. Here's the match result. It's 52 to the Pirates and 38 to the Cheetahs on the night, which results in an aggregate win, 96 to the Pirates and 84 to the Cheetahs. The Pirates head to the Knockout Cup final once more. So we look at the team scores tonight. It's 7+1 for Steve Worrall. It's 4+1 for Anders Rowe. Ben Cook, he's had another good night. 10+3 for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, from
Zach Cook,
Newman.
11, which is great for him at number 4. At number 5, Richard Lawson, all those second places, but it's a good 8 points on a return from injury where he's still feeling it a little bit. Carl Newman again at reserve, super 8 plus 5 bonus. Adam Roynon picks up 4 points there from his 3 rides, which is a good return. Sam Masters, unbeaten, 15 points max for him. That won't be the first and only one he gets this season. He's probably had a few already and will have many more. Cameron Heeps picks up the solitary point. Lewis Kerr again, double point score. He picks up 10. Jordan Jenkins picks up 3. Scott Nicholls, the captain, he's going so well till that crash. And you feel if he hadn't, he'd have been in heat 15. Henry Atkins picks up a couple. And Ryan Kinsley picks up valuable experience there, number 7. That's all from us here at Wimborne Road at Pirates TV. We look forward to having you back next week. So thanks to all the Pirates TV crew, Rob Haywood on main camera, roaming camera Paul Hague, presenter and commentator some fella, pitch reporter Rob Dyer, producer Andy Hague. We'll see you all next time here at Wimborne Road.
He went inside outside, he went